but also nobody likes Leffen because he's kind of a toxic player anyways. That's its own can of worms. And yeah, here we go. This is, I believe, losers. Yeah, this is the tutorial. Of course, they updated it. Good. There's always a bit of a delay there. Oh. Already we have that was a really good, like, if those types of edge guards are really important on zoners like McLean. And that's a really good advantage to have this early in a matchup. Because both players are going to be like poking each other and learning each other. But while they're kind of like trading, eventually one player is going to, because of that stock difference, one player is just going to win despite them both learning at the exact same time. Because they already have that stock advantage. Now, this is just like, whose zoning options beat the other's zoning options? Who can apply more pressure? Who can stop the other from doing their zoning? And I feel like Rob is kind of it, like, this matchup theoretically should be bad for Rob, because Rob is a big body character. Like, he's a big body zoner, so he's very vulnerable to Minmin's arms. I feel like that could have been laser, and he could have very easily, like, manipulated that. Basically in there, that will do it, even with DI. Ooh, that back air. Trying to gimping with these projectiles, but also trying to be aggressive. Really wants to get the stock down. Back throw. Laser. And finally gets one of those, finally gets one of those rodents down. Oh, that doesn't quite kill yet, no. Well, maybe it's a bit heavier than I thought she was. I just... See, that laser is key to that zone breaking. Like, when your zoning tools are also zone breaking tools, that is very powerful on a character. Really, Rom's big problems in this matchup are going to be his big size, as well as his being kind of slow, and him not having the greatest amount of airspeed. Going with a... Why would he go with the spin to win there? Was he trying to stall? It's like Min can easily reach over there. Okay, ooh, punish that. Tried to space it out, but dash attack was able to basically put him at disadvantage. Oh, now it's reversed. This is probably each one of these characters really wants the other opponent in the corner to limit their options and to make their zoning more powerful. Ooh, these up airs showing that Rom has a really good combo game despite being a zoner. Ooh, I think that was bad DI there because there wasn't a red spark. And also, it happened so quickly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a DI problem. Like, ooh. This could easily turn around. Like, there's no saying ooh. Ooh. That was option coverage. That was really good. This is really good. Now this is going to be a very exciting match. Same matchup. Bit of a change of scenery. Of course, both of these characters, both these characters really do get a lot out of PS2, that these platforms really do provide a lot of... Oh, yes, as I was saying, these platforms are really good for allowing the zoner to basically be to threaten aerial range a lot better. It's also like a very wide stage comparison to something like... It's a lot bigger than like something like Small Battlefield. basically both these players can basically do their zoning as much as they want to. Yeah,
is safe enough.
Try to regress behind the laser, but laser doesn't quite have enough hit stun to prevent Min Min from counterattacking. This could be very dangerous. Whoa, those are some, that could have died down there if it wasn't for any attacks. But this is a lot cooler than I thought a zoner versus zoner match would be. There's a lot of aggression being shown right now. Oh, ran out of fuel. I kind of wish Rob had a fuel meter, because it'd be way easier to see if that's the problem, or if they just... Because yes, you can see Rob's fuel gauge on his own body, but that's kind of hard to see at certain camera angles in this game. Trying to do a landing there to try to catch a standard get up. Ooh, trying to grab very good read on the spot dodge. Ooh, this could be very dangerous. If he was at any higher percent, he would have died with that positioning. Ooh, that was a very hard read. Like you would really want... I guess he was trying to read a falling, like, neutral air. Yeah, that's right. Min Min can hit behind her. And yeah, that's basically all the flaws of Rob are being put on display. That big body is really making it hard for him to prevent Min Min from just, like, nicking him in certain areas. I was talking about a ping pong analogy with Smash earlier, that each player is basically going back and forth, and basically trying to get another one knocked out, trying to bypass their defenses. But it's also like, part of that is that if you try to like hit the ball too hard, you can knock it into the blast zone, quote unquote, but you're taking a point from yourself off. So in other words, if you're too aggressive, you can easily cause yourself to like be put into a position where you have way worse options than if you didn't go for that aggressive, risky option. Yeah, basically in this kind of matchup, Rob is he's using that up B in order to like space around and try to get away from ledge, because Min Min can very easily go under the ledge, can very easily gimp for covers. And Rob only can be in the air for so long, so he needs to use his fuel reserve smartly. Yeah, basically trying to read, because Min Min does have a lot of recovery frames, but one of the reasons she's so good is that she's able to get around those recovery frames by being at such a high range. By throwing out your own projectiles, you're basically being able to interrupt that zone and being able to unlaunch that Min Min from where they're standing. You see there, she's covering the left platform over there in order to catch that landing. Rotary side B. Very clean off the side. Lots of air dodges trying to get around these aerials. Just not finding any real openings. Ooh, that could be a bad air dodge. Ooh, and covered most options that Min Min could have done there with side B. And also a huge mix-up because he hasn't pulled that out before now. Yeah. Actually, Rob does have a few advantages in the fact that he's able to stall in the air a lot longer than a lot of other characters can. Also, with being a big body, that's actually kind of an advantage. Oh my god, that was so good. Basically cut off every option Min Min could have done there. The only recourse would have been like his, I believe his jump was taken away. So he couldn't really jump. He couldn't really done like a fair or like try to fall, like fast fall up B to try to get him away. And then try to do a jump to another recovery. Yes, pulling out the ARMS music. Very rare sight, actually. I feel like ARMS does have a pretty good soundtrack all in all. Need a little bit of emotional support after that last beating. What happened last game could have just happened all over again. He's really feeling himself right now. Like, once you get those types of plays, you get a lot more confidence. But at the same time, you could get overconfident. Oh, that reflect could definitely hit him. If he was a bit more, if he wasn't as cautious as he was. Close quarters is kind of awkward with these two, isn't it? Each one is trying to bait the other one. That up smash was trying to reflect any kind of laser Rob would have thrown out. Oh, nice. Yeah, he just kind of gave up there because he knew Rob would cover all those offstage options. Yeah, Spoon is just really like aggressive here, and like he's really like on that read right now. Oh, yeah. Mentally, you could bring this back. But it's, at this very moment, we all know what the ending is going to be. We all know how this is. Oh. Actually, he could have done that last game, couldn't he? He used Nair. But he used up B, so he was in recovery before he was able to do that. Yeah, this is going to be really uphill for Min Min. Unless she like gets a strange gimp. That would have never worked at those percents. The only thing that you can do is to keep your composure, keep up the zoning game, play a lot more defensively. But at the same time, you want to aggress because you can't just let them trickle you down like that. They don't have any incentive to approach because they already have a stock lead, they already have a percentage lead, they don't need to approach. So at the same time, you need to be cautious because you're at low percent, and at the same time, you need to like aggress because you need to get their stocks down in order to win this game and have any chance of getting back. Really, right now, like what could happen is that you could just get a strong hit and then we have very good neutral interactions on the next die. Forced to get up. Oh, protecting himself from that edge guarding attempt. Oh, the Rob picked it up so he wouldn't get interrupted, and that's game. Overall, it really goes to show that, like, Min Min has really good zoning options, but if she has